Let's take another division problem where it is said 2750 bottles are to be packed in boxes each holding that means each box holds 125 bottles. Now the question is, how many boxes will be required? Let me read the question once again. It is said 2750 bottles are to be packed in boxes, each holding 125 bottles. Then how many boxes will be required? So total number of bottles I have, let me write down the sentences since it is a word problem. I have total number of bottles I have equals 2750. Next information which is given, that is I have one box holding 125 bottles. That means I can write this way: 125 bottles are in how many boxes? In equal to, let me write, equal to 1 boxes. I mean 1 box, right? Acha. If 125 bottles are in 1 box, that means 1 bottle is in how many box? If 125 bottle is in 1 box, then obviously 1 bottle will be in a much lesser number of box. That means it will be a fractional number, which is 1 divided by 125 box. Now see, if 1 bottle is in 1 by 125 box, therefore I have total number of bottles as 2750. So 2750 bottles are in how many box? If 1 bottle is in 1 by 25 box, then 2750 bottles are in much larger, higher number of box. Higher number of box means I have to multiply. That means I have 1 by 125 and I multiply 2750 with this, and whatever I get, that number of boxes are required. Now to solve this division problem, you see we have in the numerator 2750 and in denominator, see, 2750 is basically nothing but 2750 divided by 1. If I divide 2750 by 1, it will be same, 2750. So it is similar as not writing anything in denominator. But for our convenience to see that in the numerator we have 2750 and in the denominator we have 125, we can show this way. Now we have to remember that any number which ends with 5 or ends with 0, those number will surely be divisible by 5. So I need to divide the numerator and denominator by the same number with which they are divisible. So let me try out with 5. I'm dividing 125 by 5. So it's coming as 5 2s are 12. We have remainder 25, so 5 5s are 25. I divide 2750 by 5. It is 5 5s are 25. We have 2 5, that means 5 5s are 25, and this 0 comes here. Again 25 is divisible by 5, that is 5 5s are 25, and 550 is also divisible by 5, that is 5 1s are 5, 5 1s are 5, and we have 0. And in the end 5 is divisible by 5 and we have 1. 110 is also divisible by 5, that is 5 2s are 10, 1 0 is left, 5 2s are 10. So I am left with what's the number I've got? I've got 22. 22 boxes are required. It's clear how I have got this derivation and with what did I divide. So basically in this problem I had two information: the total number of bottles, which is 2750, and 125 bottles are in one box. So 125 is the second number, and I have divided the first number by the second number, and I have got my quotient as 22. I didn't have to do the division in the long division method. What I did, I just cutted the numerator and denominator with the same number with which they are divisible, and we came up to the answer, which is 22. So this is the number of boxes. This is 22 boxes are required for 2750 bottles to fill up.